this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Easybib or CitationMachine in order to create a citation for your PowerPoint mini research project. So the first thing you need to do is you need to have the source information you're going to use for your research. So I'm just going to look up a celebrity that I might want to do my mini research project on. And I know a lot of you have just looked and said, oh, I found this information right here on Google. Well, this information isn't actually on Google. Google is a search engine, but it's just showing you the results. So these results right here are on Wikipedia. These results right here are being showed to you from a different website. You can't just say google.com is the source of the information. You have to actually put down the site that Google showed you. So let's we'll choose the Wikipedia just because that's most likely to have lots of facts about him. So if I'm picking my 2 truths and a lie facts, this would be a place where I might find some interesting facts. And if I'm going to use this page, then I need to cite it. I need to say that I got information from here. So I'm going to come up here, I'm going to copy it so that I can use it in my bibliography. And the first page I'm going to show you how to use is easybib.com. It's just the word easy, B-I-B.com. I'm going to click on Create Citations. And my source, it says choose your source. My source is a website. This is where, right here, where it says find your website, I am going to, well, I'm going to have to use the keyboard shortcut. There we go. I'm going to enter in the website that I chose to use, and it's thinking. It's going to come up with a website it thinks is a match, an article on Justin Bieber on Wikipedia. So I'm going to say, yes, this is what I want to cite. So it's thinking again. It says, here's what we found. But they said they might be missing some information. So you're going to click the orange button here to continue. It's gathering the information, and it says that there's some information that's missing. It doesn't know who the author of the article is. But guess what? I don't know who the author of this article is either. So I'm not going to add any information here. I'm not going to add my name. I'm not the author of this article. I'm writing my own presentation, but I didn't write the Wikipedia. So I'm going to leave this alone. And I'm going to come down here and hit Complete Citation. It says my citation is being created. I have a new citation. So right here in this orange box is my full citation. You can see it looks a lot different than just the web address that I started with. If I hover over it, I can click Copy Bibliography Citation, and that will give me exactly what I need. I can just go over to my PowerPoint and paste it right onto my Works Cited page of my PowerPoint. I can do this same thing using the website CitationMachine. You would click, I want to create citations. The type of citation you want to create is an MLA citation. That stands for Modern Language Association, and that's what we use the most often in language arts, in case you don't remember that. Now it's going to ask you to do the same thing and to enter the web address for where you found your information. It found the website that I want to use, and so I'm going to select that website. And again, it's showing me the information it found, but it says it's missing a few pieces. So it's going to ask me, do I have those missing pieces? Once again, I don't know who wrote the article, so I'm going to leave that alone. And I'm going to click Create Citation. Right here in your orange box, you have what you need. And on your left, the first thing you're going to see in that orange box at the bottom says Copy. Click Copy, and you will have it copied in your clipboard so that you can put it into your PowerPoint. The only trouble that you might run into using either of these sites, they are super great shortcuts so that you don't have to remember all the different parts of MLA citation, but you might have noticed that there are a lot of different ads on these websites. Sometimes, especially with Easybib, if you are trying to do a lot of sources, there might be a pop-up that comes up and says, do you want to pay $9.99 a month to use this? Or would you like to watch an ad to continue using it for free? Click that you would like to watch the ad. It's going to show you a 30-second long ad so that you can continue using their site for free. I know that ads can be very annoying, but that's one of the ways that websites like this unfortunately pay for their services so that we don't have to pay every time we use them. So sometimes we call them a necessary evil in life. We don't love them, but we kind of have to deal with them in order to get the services that we want on the internet for free. I hope this helps you remember how to do the citations, and if you have any other questions, please just send me an email and I will do my best to help you out.